Title: City of Shadows. Synopsis: in the heart of a sprawling metropolis, two rival gangs vie for control over the city's lucrative criminal underworld. The Shadow Syndicate, led by the ruthless and calculating Victor the Viper. Kane faces off against the Blaze crew, a fierce and unpredictable gang led by the charismatic and volatile Jasmine Flame Moreno. As their war escalates, the streets become a battleground where loyalty is tested, alliances are forged and broken, and survival is a constant struggle. The setup. The conflict between the Shadow Syndicate and the Blaze crew has simmered for years, with periodic skirmishes and turf wars. However, tensions reach a boiling point when a high-stakes drug shipment goes missing, and both gangs believe the other is responsible. With their territories and reputations on the line, Victor and Jasmine prepare for an all-out war. Act 1: The Spark. 1. The Theft. The story begins with a dramatic heist where the Blaze crew intercepts a major drug shipment meant for the Shadow Syndicate. The Blaze crew's daring operation is executed with precision and flair, showcasing their audacious style. However, the missing shipment triggers a furious response from Victor Kane, who vows to retaliate. 2. The Ambush. Victor orchestrates a cunning ambush during a Blaze crew street rally. His men, blending into the crowd, attack with ruthless efficiency. The Blaze crew, led by Jasmine, responds with fierce resistance, turning the rally into a chaotic melee. The clash is intense, featuring high-octane action as both sides use their unique fighting styles. Victor's cold precision versus Jasmine's fiery, unpredictable moves. 3. The Showdown. The tension builds to a climactic showdown at an abandoned warehouse, where Victor and Jasmine face off in a brutal hand-to-hand combat sequence. The fight is a dazzling display of their respective skills: Victor's calculated strikes versus Jasmine's explosive and instinctive attacks. The confrontation ends inconclusively, but it leaves both leaders bloodied and determined. Act 2: The Escalation. 4. The Betrayal. As the war intensifies, a betrayal within the Blaze crew exposes a secret alliance between one of Jasmine's trusted lieutenants and the Shadow Syndicate. The traitor's revelation leads to a dramatic and visually striking sequence where the Blaze crew is ambushed at their own hideout. The ensuing fight is chaotic, with members of both gangs fighting in close quarters amidst a barrage of gunfire and explosions. 5. The Raid. Victor launches a bold raid on the Blaze crew's main drug distribution center. The operation is meticulously planned, involving a series of explosions and diversions. Jasmine and her crew fight back fiercely, using their knowledge of the facility to set traps and counterattacks. The raid showcases a combination of tactical warfare and street-level combat, with high-energy sequences of gunfights and daring escapes. 6. The Siege. The Blaze crew retaliates with a full-scale siege on one of the Shadow Syndicate's heavily fortified warehouses. Jasmine leads the charge, employing guerrilla tactics and heavy weaponry. The Shadow Syndicate responds with a coordinated defense, including a tense standoff with sniper fire and close-quarters combat. The battle is a gripping spectacle of strategy and firepower. Act 3: The Climax. 7. The Final Battle. The war reaches its climax in a massive confrontation at a citywide gala hosted by an influential crime lord. Both gangs crash the event in an explosive battle that takes place in a grand ballroom and spills into the streets. The fight is a visually stunning and frenetic clash of styles, with elegant ball gowns and tuxedos blending with gunfire and mayhem. The grand finale features a dramatic duel between Victor and Jasmine amidst the chaos. 8. The Betrayal Unveiled. In the aftermath of the final battle, it's revealed that the real mastermind behind the war was a third-party criminal organization seeking to weaken both gangs. The betrayal reshapes the power dynamics as Victor and Jasmine are forced to reconsider their priorities and alliances. 9. The Resolution. Victor and Jasmine, now facing a common enemy, forge a tenuous alliance to take down the true threat. The final scenes show them putting aside their differences to confront the new adversary, leading to a thrilling and action-packed conclusion. The story ends with an ambiguous note on whether their alliance will lead to a new order or further conflict in the City of Shadows. Epilogue. In the quiet aftermath, the city reflects the scars of the gang war. The streets are calmer, but the sense of underlying tension remains. Victor and Jasmine, now uneasy allies, gaze over the city, knowing that while their immediate battle has ended, the Underworld is always ready for the next confrontation.